Every day since the first positive case of COVID-19 was announced in Kenya, Dr. Joseph Nderito has spent hours here in his little laboratory hoping to get homemade solutions to help stop the spread of the novel coronavirus in Kenya.
The masks that are there, they're only mechanical filters. And mechanical filter, by that I mean, yes, of course, they're designed to sieve out, to filter the microbes, the viruses, the bacteria, the fungi, the dust, and everything else that you might be breathing in. But these organisms accumulate on the surface of the mask because there's nothing to kill them.
It is here that he came up with the idea of a reusable nano mask that was capable of trapping and stopping disease-causing microbes from passing through. Experiments on the antibacterial effectiveness of the mask was done at the country's National Reference Laboratory, where they also tested what happens when it comes into contact with multi-drug-resistant bacteria.
By August, we were already testing the material that I produced with the Ministry of Health, their National Microbiology Reference Laboratory. So that is like to prove, because even if it wasn't going to end up being used for anything like, end user product, I needed to understand the science behind it. The test that we developed actually proved that the prediction that it can destroy even bacteria and the microbes that are resistant to antibiotic treatment and all that, it can destroy them. We did a lot of tests, very many slides, 5 different species of bacteria. International standard just says 2. So we went for 5. It's like, we went for broke.
The nanoparticles are bonded within the material to the fibers within the mask. Dr. Nderito explains.
This is not a process of coating. It's not like you're just coating the surface of this material. What you want to achieve is to open up the bonds of the atoms, the atomic bonds in the fabric, in the fibers themselves at the microscopic level, so that between those bonds then you can form bonds with the nanoparticles, which are permanent, so that even if you wash or you bleach or wash or soak it or whatever, it's supposed to retain that ability so that the nanoparticles will not come out.
Dr. Nderito was able to produce about 20,000 masks, each retailing at 500 Kenya shillings. That is about $5 each. He has, however, not been able to sell as much as he had hoped he would.
There are very many reasons to be discouraged when you're an African researcher, you're a Kenyan researcher. No funding. I mean, even outsiders who might have a lot of funding, they don't believe that it's possible to pull off something like nanotechnology in an African country, in a developing country.
There is no word yet from Kenya's Health Ministry on whether it will work with Dr. Nderito to scale up production. But he says this will not stop him from working on innovations he believes will help Kenyans better fight COVID-19. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.